to Interview with Greenhorse, take 17. Sean, Chris, and Joel are here with me, and I want you guys to tell me a little bit about Greenhorse. You guys have been, maybe just a little brief history about the band for anybody who might not know, but then also I want to know about this summer. You guys have had a big stint in Wyoming. You played all over the region, is that right? What?
Yeah, that's right. Greenhorse started off as a project between Chris and I while he was living in Los Angeles. This was in 2009, and I was living in London, and we started writing songs together, collaborating on some music, and put out a small EP called Transcontinental.
Nice.
From there we did an industry showcase in London. Chris flew out. We had a good 2 weeks there. And then flew back to Wyoming, where we're all from, and stayed here for about a year, just continued to write songs, kind of pop songs, stuff like that, and then we relocated to Los Angeles. Joel jumped on board at a show at Burning Man. We had our first show with Joel at Burning Man, and pretty much the rest is written in history. It seems very much part of the plan that Joel is with us now, and yeah, it's been a great summer.
So how's before we jump into the summer and all the stuff you've done in Wyoming, like a little bit about your journey in LA, what's that been like? You guys have been gigging around, you've been playing a lot of big venues in LA, kind of making a name for yourself, building a fan base. Have you been, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of the case, and you've been touring around outside LA, or what do you guys, how are you guys hitting that?
Like a beautiful, delicate flower, our existence in LA is slowly blossoming as we water and nurture it. And
any Miracle Grow, or just water?
Miracle Grow would be an investor.
Nice.
And or a record label.
Yeah.
Signing us, and that has yet to happen. But you don't need Miracle Grow to
grow
true. Delicious, wholesome, massive produce.
And that's in right now. Go green. That's what I always say.
Absolutely.
Go Greenhorse.
Mm-hmm.
Go green.
Yeah.
We have had a little bit of Miracle Grow too. We're working on an upcoming EP. It's called Happiness, and we did have a little angel investor help us with that.
Oh, nice.
And that was just came from nowhere, so that was really good.
Yeah. Well, I personally, I know the Wyoming side of it. I know that people all over Wyoming absolutely love you guys, support you guys, and can't wait to, just see you guys rock it out of the universe, not like...
Never to return.
Never to return. You know what I'm saying, though? It's like, everybody here is a fan, and it's like, we all take a little bit of pride and be like, oh yeah, we know those guys, we know Greenhorse, we've seen them, we were there when they were like putting stuff together, and so this summer was pretty cool for you guys to be here. And you guys, where else did you guys play in Wyoming?
Wow. We played 2 shows in Wyoming as Greenhorse.
Mm-hmm.
One was at the Big West Arts Fest recently, and another was at Lucinda's Artisan Gallery. And for me, that was a really special show because it was our 100th show.
That's cool.
Occurring just short of 2 years from our first show. Which was also in Sheridan, a block away from there.
Nice.
And many of the same people that joined us at our debut show were still there
That's cool.
with us at the 100th. That was a great feeling.
Yeah. That's good you're not losing fans. That's always a good sign.
Yes.
They still like you. Yeah. So what is it that, has kind of shaped what you guys do?
It's kind of changing all the time. It started off in London. It felt like it was more of an indie, electronic pop music, and we came back to Wyoming. We kind of kept riding that wave for a while, and after getting Joel in, just doing more live shows, it turned more into a real live band scenario, and just living out in LA, it's changed a lot from there. Just the music's gotten a little bit more experimental maybe, and I'm really, really proud of our live show at the moment. I think it's at a level that is pretty indestructible. So yeah, it's been really good. LA is just full of bands and full of people that are passionate about what they do, and it's awesome to have that fuel on our fire. And every day, it feels like we can progress really fast out there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Other places though you guys have toured, you mentioned you went up the West Coast.
Oh, the Northwest has been amazing. Portland specifically for me is just a city that I've grown to really love, and it's really cool too because there's a lot of Wyoming out on the West Coast. So essentially we're just throwing little Wyoming reunions everywhere we go.
Nice.
From San Francisco to Seattle to Portland, and we're starting to reach out, friends of friends started coming out, and starting to see some real numbers in those places.
So what's the game plan from here? You guys you had your summer in Wyoming. Probably you guys wrote some more songs, is that right? You guys been working on things, or? Yeah,
the new mixtape is you want to talk about that one, Joel, or new mixtape?
The new mixtape is actually, I don't know, I'm super proud of, it's basically our live show as is right now, which I think is a pretty good performance piece. And then we just basically made it accessible for people to listen to. It's been completely produced out by us, and I'm pretty amazed at the quality, and I'm pretty stoked about it. And it's cool to get current music out to the people, whereas the process of actually getting a CD or a record all the way through mastering and then printed and out seems to be just extensive, whereas this kind of keeps our fans, it gives them some more stuff, but it also keeps them current on what we're actually doing.
Yeah.
Because some of the previous recordings are quite a bit backed from what we're doing nowadays.
So how does somebody get a hold of the mixtape? What's that?
We posted it up on SoundCloud. If you go to soundcloud.com, it's really close to us. Chris produced that whole thing out.
Good job, Chris.
Thank you.
Sounds amazing.
And it's really like as far as recording goes, it's the most proud I think all of us are of anything that we've put out so far. So
Yeah, I'm excited to check that out.
Right on, man.
I should have done a little prep before.
Get your Walkman.
Also, everything can be found through our website as well, which may be easier for people to remember. Is just greenhorsemusic.com. And yeah, if you ever need to know any questions, that's probably where you find it.
For iTunes users, we are on iTunes as well. We've got Transcontinental up, and we will have the Happiness EP up in about a month.
Nice. So there's new stuff coming out, so people have a lot of things to look forward to. As you guys head back to LA, what are some of your big goals with being out there?
Wow, I think for me, I just want to continue playing shows. We've got a pretty hefty live plot ahead of us, and just start meeting some new people out there, and essentially we want to break, and it'd be nice to get in touch with some labels.
Yeah.
An agent.
Nice.
Agent.
And so as far as your lineup, if I'm in LA, the best way you guys have them listed on your website?
Yeah, we've got a shows link on our website. It has all of our current live dates.
Nice. Before you guys came back to Wyoming for the summer, you were in the studio. You guys recorded a music video. Is that on the website?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But we have a number of videos available in various states.
Nice.
Of production, and some of them we created, some were created by others, and there was a video that we created early on in the existence of the band that is yet to be revealed.
I'd like to hear more about this.
And strangely enough, it featured Joel.
Yeah.
In the video, even though we were a duo at the time, and that sort of must have had some sort of unconscious influence, or maybe
I was incepting it through dance.
We knew, or the universe knew what would eventually occur.
Yeah.
It's a video for Hot Nights.
I love that song.
And it was shot in an old carriage house that used to be an old stable at the Kendrick Mansion, historical Kendrick Mansion.
Lots of history.
Right in Sheridan, Wyoming.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Historic.
You know
what do you see with that?
You know what I would do if I were making a video like this? I would just make sure that at some point Joel does a backflip.
It's important.
You can do a backflip?
Well, I don't try to tell anybody that because then, like during auctions and stuff like that, I bid way less.
Like, you do a backflip, Joel! You get hecklers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's one of those like cards you kind of got to keep tucked in, you know, and you only pull it when you really need it.
Yeah.
Cute girls, you know, whatever.
Nice. Or if you
they're
need
so
a cigarette.
Impressed. They're so impressed by
hey, I'll do a backflip for a cigarette.
I got nunchuck moves too.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I look forward to seeing that. I think that'd be a pretty sweet video.
Well, I believe it's in the pipeline.
Nice.
Be ready, but as long as you stay current at greenhorsemusic.com, not only will you see the video when it's released, but any new tracks, any songs.
So all the new stuff, anything that's coming out, which sounds like lots of new stuff is coming out, just keep on that website, greenhorsemusic.com. And then also you have a Facebook. Do you guys tweet? Do you do any of that?
Yeah, we're all on all those
online
stuff. Sources. Also, we got a YouTube presence out there for any YouTube users.
Nice.
We've got probably 6 or 7 videos that are just more DIY. We've got a friend that does some projection for us, so we've projected those onto YouTube.
Nice. Well, that's cool. I'm looking forward to all the cool stuff you guys got going on. I'm gonna come out and visit this winter, and hopefully I'll be able to see some shows.
Awesome.
So, because here in Wyoming, it gets cold, so we have to go to LA every once in a while and warm up. But yeah, anything else you guys want to say to your fans? I know that you guys are just all around good guys, and I'm sure you got plenty of good things to say to your fans. But
just thanks for all the support and the continued support. We cannot do it without you, literally. So. Yeah, please keep checking on us. We're going to be kicking out as much new material as we possibly can.
I really feel like we're kind of in this point where creatively I think we're just on the cusp of just ready to explode almost. It's like I feel a little bit pent up right now. Like it's like we've I don't know because maybe
over this. Right?
Maybe because
it's dangerous.
Maybe because we're not in LA right now. We've just been out here and we haven't been able to actually like work Greenhorse as hard as we usually do. Yeah. But I'm really excited for the next stage of writing as well. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Well, and it's cool to get a break. Like take a break from what you're focused on, get out of the bubble, and regroup and hit it. Yeah. Like, and it's kind of cool to have both worlds, the Wyoming world and the LA world, which are very contrasting things. And just, stylistically, I was talking to you when I was out in LA about how the sounds and the feel of LA had crept into the feel of the music and the shows. Yeah. And I just wanted to ask if, if being out here in Wyoming, if that now is bringing another element of relaxation in Wyoming into what you guys are taking back to LA with.
Yeah, it's interesting. They all kind of feed off each other. I feel that's a very good question. I think just from a developmental angle, as Greenhorse out in LA, you get so used to really supportive audiences in Wyoming, and in LA, there's so much music and there's so much good music that people are a little more critical about what they're listening to, and you can feel that as a performer, and there's a refining process that happens, and it's nice to bring the refined music back to Wyoming and then let that relax a little bit and then take it back out to LA. And I think, like Joel said, I think it's a really explosive time for creativity, and I can't predict the future, but I can only see good things coming in the next few months.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited about what you guys got going on, and I'm glad you guys came in today and spent some time with me and let me ask you a bunch of questions so that we could share them with all your fans out there.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. All right, peace out, bitches.